Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today's video was definitely unexpected, very unexpected, but I figured I would record this real quick and get it out there to address more things because people just cannot. So today I actually have real tea for you guys. It's still hot, so I'm not going to drink that right now. So remember that video I posted I think 6 days ago about the job that I worked at before I moved? Well, I'm going to be addressing that. So I was kind of scrolling through YouTube looking for some videos to watch so I could do some cleaning, some housework and all that stuff, and, wait for my classes to start on my computer. And all of a sudden, I'm scrolling through my, subscription notifications and I see like a bunch of comments. I didn't really read them because, I know it's the video that I posted about and I didn't really care to read them. So I kind of just skimmed through it. I noticed there were a lot of negative comments, a lot of nasty comments, and a lot of threats as well. So I went ahead and just removed the video for safety concerns. I know people are probably wondering, oh, she probably removed it because she's scared. Well, trust me, I'm unapologetic for posting the video in the first place, just because that's the kind of person I am. I'm not sorry for the truth. Some things definitely could have been left out, like names, sexual orientation. I know that had nothing to do with the video anyways. I was just really talking about my employees that I really loved working with. That was it. I didn't say anything bad about my employees. I didn't threaten them in any way. The fact that I used her name was probably something I could have asked about. So that was probably something that I missed, mainly because, I was so focused on that review video. That's why I totally forgot about it. So that part's addressed. I still stand by my review video. If a business loses money because of my review video, that's not my fault. That's not defamation of character at all. It's just the fact that a company should be more reputable about the products that they sell. And if their products are damaging customers' skins and leaving them permanently with that problem, that's a problem for other customers, and other customers should know about it. So if obviously that company loses money on that, that's not my fault. I'm like every other customer who leaves a review. It's very honest, very brutal, very detailed. That's just the way I am. Again, yes, I probably could have left out some minor details and some names, but I'm not really too worried about it. The only reason why I removed the video was mainly because of the names, not name calling or anything like that. It's because of the legal names of the people and for my safety concern. This is a new life for me, and I wanted this video about Akasha's Treasures to be the only negative video I would ever post, because I want my 2021 journey to be as positive as possible. Things are still good, even though I'm getting nasty threats and people are telling me about how karma's gonna get me and all this blah 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 blah. People have no idea what defamation of character even means. Things are still going good over here. I'm still enjoying life over here. I'm still enjoying the weather. Things are great. I'm in school right now. I still do suffer from rashes occasionally because of the products I've used from Akasha's Treasures, and it still has affected my skin in the long run. Could I have sued Akasha's Treasures for that? Yes, I could. But do I really want to? I don't, because it just seems really petty and it's just kind of unnecessary. I want to leave it all in the past, leave it behind, kind of just deal with this issue that I've got one by one. It's, it's a big deal that it's affected my life in this way, but as for everything else, I do apologize to the employees if I've offended them in any way. Again, I didn't threaten them. I didn't say anything bad about them, except for that one person that I will not care to name. She was still wrong for cyberbullying me just because I gave a review again on a platform. I'm not really sure what they expect me to say or what I'm expected to say to them. So it's kind of like the essential oils are still not real essential oils. They're not pure. They're not natural. They should not be put on your body. I almost forgot. For a bunch of people that believe in positivity and how they shouldn't hate people and stuff like that, these people aren't very positive. I wish I could show you guys some of the threats that I got and a lot of the messages I received. I mean, I didn't really look through all of them. I didn't even read all of them. It didn't even like occur to me that I should read them all. I really didn't. There were just certain words that kind of caught my eye, like defamation and policy, and I was just like, I don't think you guys really know what defamation of character really means. Just in case you don't know what defamation of character means, that pretty much, in layman terms, it's just saying that you're falsifying a statement about somebody. So there's two different types of defamation. There's libel, which is a written type, and then there's slander, which is a verbal defamation. I would say they're a bunch of hypocrites. Definitely a bunch of hypocrites. I mean, they're the only ones I feel like people would be so, like, I can't believe you said that. That's not true. We know her. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, yeah, you guys know her for a certain amount of time. You actually see her or talk to her. But I work there, and I live there, and I heard everything. Like, I don't think people really understand the power of manipulation. Whew. I would not wish that on anybody. Let's put it like that. If you feel like you've never dealt with a manipulator or a narcissist ever, well, good. Like, I don't wish that on you whatsoever. I felt so, like, just so drained being there. And ironically enough, when I would go to my second job, I would feel, like, so ready. I'd feel energetic. I'd feel alive. Like, that was a huge difference from being at my first job, like, next to being at my second job. I didn't know this before, but when I was going through my YouTube channel and kind of just going through my notifications and stuff, I was still able to see some of the comments on the video after I had removed it. So I kind of was like reading it a little bit, and I was reading things that made no sense to me. So when I clock out from work for a lunch break or to get off work, those hours that I clock off of are my times to do stuff at. So it doesn't make any sense. I'm not doing any kind of like packing or moving on someone's time. I'm using my unclocked time to do things that I need to do. And then on the weekends that I don't work, I get to do whatever I want to do on my time. So like, whatever the person said, I know what account or channel it was. It actually belonged to one of the people that I talked about. I was like, what is this person trying to say? I felt like I lost some brain cells trying to read it, to be honest, because I was like, wait a second. What job would let me go pack to go do stuff that I need to do on my lunch break? And what job would let me go do whatever I want on the weekends on my unclocked working days? That doesn't make any sense at all. Like, at all. And then there was something else about clocking in and clocking out. So it's like, people are telling me things that I did that I never did. It's like, okay. Like if you have issues with your time clock, that's not my problem. That's management or the owner's problem. Because she's the only one that has access to all the information. I don't have access to that. Like, whatsoever. I clock into work, clock out for lunch, clock back in when I come back for lunch, clock out when I leave work. That's how that works. It really doesn't make any sense. So this is what I mean. Like people don't know me, and they don't know what work is like for me or know what I go through at work. And about the skin thing, apparently someone said, oh, well, you just got sensitive skin. I've never had sensitive skin in my entire life, and that's never changed. The moment that changed was when I started working there. And literally the moment I started using those products was when the issue happened. I've used all kinds of products in the world. You guys know this. I buy subscription boxes from everywhere. I've used all kinds of skincare products. I've used all kinds of makeup. Like, I've used like different types of lotions, body washes, all scents that are literally known. I've never had any issues with skin sensitivity. Plus, I'm always out in the sun. My skin has always been exposed to really cold conditions. Like, I've exposed my body to negative temperatures in degrees. It's kind of ironic that somebody wants to like come at me and tell me stuff about me that I should know. And it just doesn't makes no sense whatsoever. Essential oils and, you know, how blends are made and how they actually work and how bad they can be for you, and safety concerns about using essential oils. And those are things I wish I knew when I worked at the Akashic Treasures, because boy, there really are a lot of safety concerns when it comes to working with essential oils. And like, I just think about how dangerous it was, like just having to deal with that and just watching customers buy stuff that they didn't know about. But it was also because I didn't know about it, even though it was my job to know about it. But that's not my fault. Technically, the person who owns the place or manages the place should have taught me those things. Look, in order for YouTube to make an action, it costs money. And it actually costs a lot of money for YouTube to get a court order to even do anything about the situation. And so, you know, YouTube will always ask, you know, if you got a problem, you know, reach out to the uploader, that kind of thing, try to resolve the issue, yada, yada, yada. But other than that, YouTube really doesn't want to do anything about it. So it's just like, it's kind of a waste of time. It's kind of pointless, actually. So, and also, again, YouTube doesn't pay me. I'm not paid by YouTube at all. This is just a platform for me to like share some tidbits of things that I like, my travels, fitness, all those kind of things. Are those things like a part of my life on a daily basis? No, they're not. There's just things that happen every once in a while that I can just film and post to YouTube. I'm glad I'm done with the place. I'm glad I've moved on. Like life is good. That's all I can really say. Life is good. I'm like not stressed out about anything. Well, except for this video, of course. But other than that, life is just good. And I wish the best for all of you as well. So I'm going to pretty much state my review again. If I could, I would give it 0 stars out of 5 stars. But unfortunately, I have to give it 1 star. Would I recommend it? It really depends. Would I recommend it? No, not really. It is affordable, but there are places that are a lot better than her place. Mainly because, you know, if you're dealing with people who are always very negative and they're putting their negativity into their products, that can affect the outcome of whatever spell or, you know, ritual that you're doing. And so that's one of the main reasons why I would not recommend going there. I would say, you know, don't use the soaps, don't use the oils. Don't use anything that you could possibly put on your skin because it could be very damaging. Depending on how much they dilute the oil, plays a big part in how sensitive your skin can be. But a lot of times, products like that, especially oils, depending on how much you use them, you have to give yourself a break from using them because you can build a like sensitivity to the product and it can affect you when you're out in the sun and stuff like that. That was one thing I really didn't know about until I started doing you know, some mentoring from the aromatherapy stuff. I was like, wow. Anyways, yeah, this will be the last video I post addressing that issue because I just want to move on and I'm tired of people stalking me and wondering where I'm at like a month later. Like literally, it's been like, how long has it been since I've left Akasha's? Like February 1st or 2nd. And I posted this video 6 days ago and it's gotten a lot of heat, obviously. My safety and my family's safety is obviously my main concern. I'm in a very new area. I'm very far away from Texas. Anyways, I will see you guys later on. And by the way, shout out to, was it Walmart? I believe it was Walmart. Walmart for having these awesome Sailor Moon shirts on stock. I will see you guys later on in another video. Bye.